Also, we'll explain what else you need to always do after fixing that problem so all the system work correctly as well. All that will be covered in this video today. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super helpful video today. If you're having a Maserati, it could be almost any Maserati Levante Ghibli Quattroporte guys, that era Maserati. If you have codes related to suspension problems guys, for the height sensor, multiple things, we'll share the codes in the description of the video below, and we'll show you in a little bit in the video. We'll scan the system. Stay with us, we'll explain how we're going to diagnose that, how we can easily fix it as well. Most of the times it's easy fix. You just hope that two bolts that we'll be removing are not stuck, because in some cases they might strip and you may need to drill them out. So we'll talk about that. Also, we'll explain what else you need to always do after fixing that problem so all the system work correctly as well. All that will be covered in this video today. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork, engines, computers, electrical components, fuses, relays. Why we guys do that? To save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making and providing these videos for free. And check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So we're going to get guys our scanner here X2. That's an amazing scanner by the way. And what we're going to do now, okay, we're going to connect it to the OBD port, which is under, okay, usually on most vehicles. Let me see, make sure I don't hit that Mercedes here. Okay, perfect. Under the steering wheel. 1 second, we'll need to have the key as well. And where that one is located. Okay, right there. So we have to do. Okay, let me see which way it goes. Okay, I'm still trying to connect it guys. Limited visibility here because I cannot open the door all the way. Perfect, it's on. Voltage is at 12.0, a little bit low. For diagnostics it's recommended to always have good voltage. Even you may need to put the car, okay, on a charger. So you have stable voltage, you don't get under voltage codes, and if you're doing especially programming, you definitely need to have stable voltage. So you may end up having some serious problems. Here now guys, okay. What do we need to do? We're going to go ahead. Okay, let me position the scanner where you can see it. We're going to turn the ignition on now without pressing the brake pedal. Do not press the brake pedal. And I click the ignition twice until it comes to the run position right here. Let me turn the sound off. Okay. And now we're going to click Diagnostics. In Diagnostics, we're going to select VIN, how to scan. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time to actually find the VIN number, read it, decode it. Okay, so it's working on it right now. We'll see, it's getting there. Okay, check out, engine lights on, right? Right there guys, okay, you can clearly see the engine light being on. Perfect. Now we're going to select Levante 2017 model. That's the correct vehicle, we confirm. We're going to go through the automatic scan guys, and here, okay, you're going to see in the automatic scan, watch this thing now, we're going to have the headlight circling the suspension as well. But if I go, it's going to scan everything now by the way here in the topology mode. So I'm going to go here now, and okay, we're going to get service anti-walk brake system message ESC due to the fact that it's actually guys getting okay accessing these modules right now. So let me see if you can see it better with light or no light. Okay, that's the service air suspension system message. Okay, and service active dampening system. and service headlight leveling system. Okay, right there. What easily causes that? If you have these 2 or 3 messages, we'll explain in a second. If we go now under a list, we can see, okay, we're going to have, okay, sensor 3, signal shape, waveform failure. That's a Parktronic, that's nothing important. CAN bus, lost communication with suspension, control module. Right here, we're going to go to adaptive front lighting system, guys. Okay, the code that we're talking about is U0132-00. Okay, that code right here. Okay, you will have. Some of those we will not pay attention to. So we're going to go to the active suspension control module now, guys. Okay, active suspension control module. Signal invalid. You can see the codes now that we have. Okay, right here. Rear right height sensor. That's where our problem is. Circuit short to battery or open. Right height system manually switch off. Rear right height sensor circuit short to ground. So all that tells us that most likely we have a bad leveling height sensor on the rear right axle. So let's go ahead and look at it and see if that's what's causing it. So guys, if you have this suspension code, okay, and it says something for height level, height sensor, okay, we're talking about that device right here. It just came today in the mail from Italy, Scuderia, guys, and it's made in Germany, but it's amazing price, by the way, way cheaper than getting it here in the US, and delivery was less than 5 business days. It was pretty fast delivery, so we're happy with it. But now it attaches with 2 bolts and 1 nut for level arm right here. You need to read the codes exactly and see which side it says, but in our case it's the rear right side. And if I come right here, I want to show you now what's going to happen, guys. Check this thing out now. Okay, we're going to come right there, and if you look, guys, okay, the bolts are on the front side, by the way. Okay, they're not on this side. We need to come to the front. Okay, give me a second now. That's the rear right control arm. That's the one that's broken. We taped the connector here, but you can see this one is done. So yeah, the bolts for that sensor, it fell apart completely. Now we'll be removing on the other side and see if that fixes the problem. So this one actually, guys, is towards the front side of the vehicle, and there with an Allen wrench. Okay, right there. Allen wrench is all we need. So let me grab the Allen wrench quick, guys, and we will attempt to remove it quick. I'm trying my best. Give me a second. I'm trying to position that camera here to where, okay, you can clearly see, okay, what we're working on, guys. Okay, like that. So let me grab those small Allen wrenches. I guess Maserati, Ferraris, they like to use those little Allen wrenches on almost anything. We just did some major repair on the engine, guys. And yeah, Allen wrenches on the whole procedure, which sometimes make me a little bit paranoid because sometimes they tend to strip easily if they're exposed to rust and stuff. Okay, this one's coming loose now. Okay, we maybe should have sprayed those with something because it looks like they're contaminated, guys, on the inside. Okay, they do have some contamination due to the fact I see that. Okay, so that's something like that. Give me a second, we'll pre-loosen those. And it stopped. I want to see, because our sensor is broken, guys, on the other side. So that's no fun because it's spinning freely now. So I need to get it something with looks like, okay, let me see. This one I think is spinning too. I want to see the position of it now. Okay. Careful not to strip those things. So we're just going to go ahead, remove them, and we will continue, guys. Not to waste your time, all you have to do is unscrew them now. So let's continue. So guys, okay, problems here at the garage. The bolts are stuck, they stripped. So what we need to do now, okay, we are drilling them, guys. Okay, so we drilled one of them out, now we're drilling the second one, and we're going to replace them from the back side, and we're holding on the other side. Okay, we need to hold it with the vice grips on the other side because it's spinning freely. Okay, so we ready? Let's see now. Okay, to make sure that I'm not, I want to make sure what's spinning here, that I'm not spinning on the, okay, I'm not. Okay, give me a second, we're drilling, it looks good. Just my arm is about to fall off on that second one. It's a little bit inconvenient, we don't even have the curb jacked out. So, okay, let me see, we have improvement. We drilled, yep. Our drill bit is a little bit suffering. Probably has seen better days, but we're getting close, guys. Okay, it's getting close. Just a little bit more. I can see quite a bit of movement. So let's hit it one more time. Okay, oh, very little left. Very little. And just our drill, okay. We might need to see if we can get it in a different angle. The other one came off easier. Why? Because it's easy to get to with the drill. We might need to get the screwdriver in a little bit and the hammer and try to knock it loose. Should be any minute now, guys. Okay, I'll try to go this way now. Okay, barely holding. We might need to turn the vice grip, so see if I can, okay, cut it on this side a little bit. So let's get somebody just to come hold the vice grips for a little bit, so I can cut a little bit on the other side. Because I'm in an angle, and from what it seems, I don't want to damage things. Just hold like that, yep. Okay, we're almost out all the way. Okay, I can see it cracking. 1 second. Almost all. Okay, like pull on it now. Yep. It came out. Second one is out. Now here, we need to get that mount straighten a little bit because the new one will attach to it, guys. Okay, that's the connector that we insulated from the elements. So we need to go ahead and get it loose now. So 1 second on this side here, I see it. Okay, we need to disconnect that. You see that nut for the arm? We need to go ahead, okay, and get this one with 10 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that quick. Okay, let me get the ratchet somewhere. Okay, I want to see where it went. Okay, right there by the camera, of course. So I'm going to come now, and I need to get an extension. Let me see. Yep, I need an extension for that job. Otherwise, it's not going to work, guys, because it's quite far away. And we're going to attempt to remove it now from there. Ah, come on, our light is dying on us. Give me a second. I might be able to turn it back on. Okay, and see if we can quickly remove that nut right here now. Okay. We need to get it stuck. Okay. Oh, it's the bottom one right there. And let me see. Oh, that's too long. That's too long. We need a shorter one. Okay. Yep. Okay, light is giving up again, guys. Give us a minute and we might regain some power. That's a self-locking nut. So, okay, we need to go ahead and unscrew it a little bit more, but okay, and it's almost out. So that's the only thing now holding. We'll remove it and we'll continue. So we're holding it on behind it with 9 millimeters wrench, guys. We'll show in a second. Because if you don't, it starts spinning. Okay, I dropped the nut in the suspension control arm. Okay, let me come out. I want to show you guys. Okay, here. Okay, on that control arm now, right? That little arm, that's the 10 millimeter. On the back side, you have a 9, like that. So you hold it so it doesn't spin out of control. So we'll get the new one installed and we'll continue. Okay, guys, so we found some bolts. Okay, of course they're not the best bolts, but no worries. Eventually, we're going to find some that will fit really, really good. So what I'm going to do now, okay, I'm going to get one of the bolts here, okay, on top. here through the hole. Perfect. Now we'll get the other one right there. Next, we need to install it. Let me see about the other one to make sure we get exactly like it's supposed to, right? I think it can go only one single way. The connector is towards the inside. Yep, only one way, but you always have to make sure. Okay, that's the second bolt. We're trying to start here. Okay, perfect. Let me get the tools now. See if we can tighten it. Okay. So it's working now, guys. Okay, and this one is a little bit longer. We put 2 nuts in the back until we find the right replacement bolt, so we can be back on the road. Okay guys, so I'm trying to find the ratchet here to get it tight. Just make sure that the cable is pointing to the outside. Okay, and now we are ready to tighten the top bolt. Is with Torx in our case now, specifically Torx 25, Torx 30 I think. That's good. The other one is with a screwdriver until we find a replacement ones too, guys. Everything is temporary. You know how that works. Temporary forever. If it works okay. Until it gives up on you, right? Okay. So I'm not going anywhere. Now we need to get the control arm. I want to see that everything matches the other side. Perfect. They're not here for the control arm. We need to hold it with a 9mm wrench. Okay, so let me grab the wrench quick because I forgot it, guys. 1 second. Okay, see if we have it. Is it there? No. Let me see where I left it because we're moving here back and forth. Oh, it's there. Yep, on the inside. Tend to lose things, especially not being on the lift now. It's a little bit inconvenient, but hey, it's doable. So okay, now we have to do get that nut tight. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to install the wire, plug it in. Okay, until we hear a click here. Okay, let me find exactly. Okay, looks like that metal plate is holding a little bit on the bottom, so I might need to bend it a little bit with the small vice grips. Give me a second because that connector is quite thick, guys. Okay, so it's hitting there, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it right here. Okay, okay, that's enough. Now let me see which way it goes. Okay, and we're ready. That was the click that we needed to hear, guys, so we can continue now. Okay guys, so we fixed, okay, we replaced the level sensor, right? No stored messages now. Okay, check this thing out. Now, what we have to do, okay, for the headlight leveling, okay, make sure that you clear your codes, otherwise you may still have problems. So we're going to go ahead, clear the codes. And how we're going to do that? Okay, we're going to go to Diagnostics again. It's going to read the VIN number, and we're going to select the vehicle that we need, Maserati Levante 2017, the gasoline V6 engine. If you do not clear the messages, okay, I went back. You may actually, guys, end up having still warnings, headlight leveling not working correctly as well as a result of that. So what we're going to do now, okay, well, as you can see, it's working on it now. We'll go to all the modules, do complete scan, and erase, okay, all the code. So let's do that now. So we are ready, guys, okay, now to go ahead, okay, and select 2017 model, Maserati Levante, automatic scan. Here we're going to perform that. So you can go in a list mode, okay. Now here you can see we have quite a few here and there connected, and then we can go in topology mode as well, that you can see how it's communicating, that's the engine, transmission, and everything else. So we're going to go ahead, clear all that. Okay, we're going to wait. So far we have a lot of codes, but we have low voltage too, and that low voltage can affect multiple things, guys. So in the active suspension here we have 4 codes. Okay, it's still doing the diagnostics, but you can see in the headlight leveling system, all that will need to be, guys, okay, done. So let's go ahead. Okay, we're waiting on everything, and we'll just do a clear ODTC and see what stays there after that. And you have to make sure that you have, guys, okay, that you have good voltage in the car as well, because voltage is your #1 trouble when you do diagnostics. You gotta make sure you have stable voltage, good battery, okay, because you may have some abnormal codes, behaviors, and things like that. So far, okay, it's deleting them one by one. The topology, it's going here as well. 12 codes left, okay, clearing 8 now. So it should be close. Okay, let's check now. 7, 4, 3 after that one. We should have left. Yep, we have a few more here. That's working on 2 codes. And guys, okay, check this thing out. 1 code, still working on it. 0 codes in list. We don't have any codes. Everything's green. You can see that took care of the problem, guys. For any of you having the codes related to the suspension that we showed, guys, the height sensor fixed our problem easily. What we did after that, you gotta make sure you always clear the codes from all the computer systems. If you don't, you may end up, guys, okay, still having troubles. But pretty easy fix, not complicated. Those 2 bolts there, they will be exposed to elements, and they will almost every time break, unfortunately, on older or higher mileage vehicles, but took care of that. Now, guys, if you want to see any specific video, you have problems with anything, do not hesitate to leave a comment below. If you have time, we will try to make a video for your specific problem, guys, when we can, or if we can replicate it. But hopefully the video will be helpful. If you need to buy products, tools, parts, we'll share the information in the description of the video below, and see you guys next time.